everybody. Me and Sippi are back with our show. Sippi and Shannon and Sippi show, episode 6. So it's gonna be more of a shorter show this time. Other than this, I actually to play anybody. This is stuff we have to do every week. First, I'm gonna compare who we play. It's gonna be Texas A&M. Go ahead and jump to it. LSU's gonna be playing Texas A&M in a 3-game series. LSU 32-20, 11-16 in conference. Texas A&M is 28-25, 8-19 in conference play. So it's another series. LSU needs a sweep, but probably just like every series that we almost sweep, it's probably gonna be 2 out of 3 wins. But yeah, it's just need to get to 14 SEC wins to get into the NCAA tournament. That's usually the magic number, 13, 14 wins. LSU is coming off a loss to Northwestern State last night, Sippi. 7-3. That's tough, huh?
That's rough, man.
Yeah.
Although Northwestern State's, I know people will say, no, they're not. It's Northwestern State. They are a good baseball team, especially this season.
Yeah, definitely. Another thing LSU needs to do is when they wrap up this series this weekend, get into the the SEC tournament. They also need to make a run in there. I think I just looked earlier, and I could be wrong. I think if the SEC, if it closed today, the seeds and all that, in SEC tournament, we'd be the 9th seed, I think. We'd be playing the 8th seed Georgia, so that'd be tough. Huh? So yeah, coming off a loss to Northwestern State, 7-3 last night. Our coach, he has 1,499 wins, so that could have been his 1,500th win last night. So that's definitely not just a loss; that'd have been a big milestone there to get 1,500 wins.
Now, with him, with all those wins and all the past history that he's done for LSU,
Yeah.
I'm just going to go out there and say it. He's a great legendary coach for that school. But I will say this, I'm driving to work this morning, and on the radio, I hear him come on, and he's talking about the Northwestern State game. And you know what the guy says? He sits there on the radio, and he responds. They said, "Man, what happened?" Basically, and he turns to the reporter, and he said, "We just weren't feeling it."
Yeah, and he also said, "Watch."
Are you kidding me? You're just not feeling it. That is the worst excuse I've ever heard as a coach my whole entire life. We're just not feeling it today, so we lost. That's not an excuse. I'm sorry. That's unexcusable.
He also blamed it on the rain last night. That the rain got their minds off track. All the flooding in Baton Rouge, and was acting like okay, Northwestern State came over there and won, so it obviously didn't affect them. So
that's true.
Yeah, it had to affect them too, right?
I agree. Oh, I was just upset because, what if Sean Payton goes and loses a game to the Falcons, and he goes on the interview and he says, "Oh, we just weren't feeling it." You never say something like that as a head coach. That's very. I'm sorry. I don't know. Yeah, I'm not an LSU fan or anything like that. That definitely got under my skin.
Coach doesn't care,
No.
Feel that too? Yeah. So without any further ado, we're going to jump to the first question for Sippi. So this past, Southern Miss is coming off a split to FAU. Am I right there?
That is correct.
Yeah. I just want to get your thoughts on that.
Yeah, we went over there the first game on Friday. We lost 3-1, and then on Saturday we won the doubleheader. We won the first game 6-1, and the second game was just a freaking home run derby fest. It seemed like 14-8 over the FAU Owls in game 3. And then we go into that last game, and just like Paul Maneri or whatever the heck his name is, used the excuse about the rain. So did our coach. Scott Berry came out, and before the rain, I believe Southern Miss was up. At one point, we were up 4-0 on them. Just beating the heck out of them, and then the rain came and we lost it. I guess the Southern Miss Golden Eagles just weren't feeling it, right?
Yeah.
But we ended up splitting with FAU. If y'all remember on the show, I believe I said that we were going to go 3-1, but I mean that didn't work out. It was the first
Yeah,
time I've been
definitely.
wrong in 2 weeks, huh?
Can't you can't blame it on the rain.
No, no. Blaming it on the rain, blaming it on just not feeling it. Those those are not excuses. The other team was in the rain. The other team, was feeling it.
You're right.
But
Uh,
but next up, we going after that
yeah,
game.
can't
That's the
blame
that's the
something on the
regular
rain,
season.
especially when the other team goes plays in the rain too. So they're gonna. I mean, they won. They didn't have a problem.
Yeah, no, you can't use those excuses. But next up, Southern Miss is done for regular season. I do know that almost everybody else in the nation still has
Yeah,
ball games to be played, but
yeah.
but we're done with the regular season, and we end the season 35-17 and 22-9 in Conference USA play.
All right. So this series coming up, LSU Texas A&M. Uh, I'm gonna go ahead and say we win 2 out of 3. I don't think we're gonna get the sweep. Especially at Texas A&M. I feel like we're cursed every time we go there. That's pretty good, if you ask me. Um, so we're gonna be let's see. So I'm gonna go ahead and say we win 2 out of 3. Texas A&M because I feel like every time we go over there we get cursed in one game or 2 games or all 3 of them. I think we're gonna get 2 out of 3 there at Texas A&M. And Sippi, I'm gonna ask you another question here. What do you think about this series coming up? LSU Texas A&M. Can you hear me, Sippi? Sippi, can you hear me? Hello? 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 Can you hear me, Sippi? Sippi, can you hear me? I don't think you can hear me. Uh, he just dropped out. So we're gonna go ahead and let's see, wait for him to come back. If he did, it will. But I was gonna ask him. Let's see. I was gonna ask him what he thought about this upcoming series. Uh, I was gonna ask him about any football news.